In the swamps and cities of southern Louisiana, four post-apocalyptic survivors blaze a trail to find themselves, their adversaries, and the solution to stopping the second coming of the apocalypse. Welcome to Rad Rolls, a Fallout tabletop RPG.
We are back in Christmas Town, the famous Nuka-Cola themed Southern Louisiana attraction that has been taken over by a kind of a seedy group of people that has also incorporated the Rising Sun settlement into its members. You all have made your parade around all but one of the locations within this complex, meeting characters such as Snick at the Clogging Kickers and his dancing mole rat. You've reconnected with Signal over at the Friar's Fudgery. You have seen Rick and a yelling woman over at Just the Thing gift shop. You've met Shore Leave, the Securitron at the Christmas tree. And of course, you have met, oh, fuck, I didn't write this name down. Nope, can't remember it. You have met a French liberation robot that has changed their name recently to something that I will recall at another point. And this is why you should take notes.
Wasn't it Jacques or something?
Oh yeah, that's
but it was
right.
Like a weird version, right? Like
yeah, but you kept like changing the accent
Mrs. Chipper,
or whatever.
but
it was
it was Mrs. Chipper.
That's right. I remember now.
Jacques.
Yeah. There it is. There it is. Yeah. You all will never know how to really pronounce that name. You have met them from the Rudolph Light Rally, which seemed to be a bloody mess of lights and the elf costumes. You all have disguised yourself and have been kind of filling it out in Christmas Town, figuring out how to get your stuff back and convene the settlers together. In kind of a moment, you all have gathered back in the town and you have witnessed Jacques beginning to burn down Claude's Clogging Kickers, chasing after a mole rat, saying, "Be free, my child, be free."
By the way, for the record, I have his name as Jacquard, then Jacques, then Jaco.
That's yes. That's why I couldn't remember, is because it's so amorphous to that character. So that's the setting. Seeing this fire situation happen, you're in the middle of town. What are you all doing?
Me and Shore Leave are just enjoying the moment. You know, we got some pretty lights on the Christmas tree. Now we got some pretty lights coming out of Claude's Kickers. It's
a little light arson.
It's great. Things are just swell with Clark. He's having a real good time lately.
Well, rats roasting on an open fire.
Shoreleaf kind of looks over at you, Clark, and says, "Hey, man, do you think that we can, like, roast a marshmallow? Isn't that what people do at a bonfire?"
Oh my gosh, I don't see why not.
Oh, that sounds really sweet.
Well,
I wonder, can you get a big enough marshmallow to fit on my claw, and then I could, like, reach and get it, and then I could do a few at a time?
I don't see why not. Where would some marshmallows be?
Oh, that's a good question.
Maybe back at the fudge shop?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't feel like going over there. Just a green guy and some fudge. I just enjoy the lights. That's just nice. Nice to be outside.
Yeah. I get that. It's been a hard couple of days for me. So it's really nice to just kind of, I don't want to do. It's just a lot lately, and it's nice to just be here and look at some lights. It's great. It's really nice.
Best way to deal with life's problems, is distraction. That's my mantra, man. Is just like get nice and distracted. Like just like wheel yourself on down and chill out. I used to have a real tough life, but now I'm living the great life.
Yeah, that sounds great, man. I mean, if I could just go even one full day without having to kill somebody, I would be so happy about that. At this stage in my life, I would be happy about that. Just one day.
You haven't gone like a full day without killing somebody?
Something that has used to be or currently is human? Correct. Yeah, I think it's at least been a week.
Oh man, that's brutal. That's real brutal.
Yeah.
This is real hardcore. I don't know if I'm that hardcore, man.
And honestly, I don't think people appreciate it enough.
The killing?
Yeah.
Don't listen, man. Don't worry about what other people think. Listen, it's a no judgment. You can kill people. You can kill people all day, but what does that do for you? You got to think about it like this. What does it even do for you?
Well, I'll tell you, right now, I don't think it would do much for me. There are two people that, given the chance, I would murder them on the spot. But
is it
other
worth
than that, yeah, I think for these two it would be. Rick. Rick is one of those people. I almost shot him dead right here in the square earlier today. Right,
that's the guy that runs that gift shop, right? Yeah, I met him, bro. He is a little jittery. I understand. I understand the concept of wanting to kill somebody. I just don't have the effort in me. Like, what's the point? Isn't it just more fun to watch and see what they do?
Well, to be fair, when I cut off his arm, he was trying to kill me.
Well, why was he trying to kill you? What did you do?
I just didn't want to get extorted. And that was the problem this time. He tried to extort me out of money again. I'm getting worked up. We're getting real worked up here. That's not the point of this, right? That's not the point.
I'm just trying to find your inner peace, my man.
Me too.
All about finding your true self in a life. That's what it's about. That we can't go off on our distractions and chill without knowing who we are on the inside. I'm all circuits and an implanted personality. Does that bother me? Do I sit around at my house thinking, oh, well, I guess there's no point to me? No, the point is to enjoy and have fun, man. That's what I'm all about. So why even kill a person? Why even do anything? Just hang out. Look at it. You're in a Christmas town, man. How many of these are out there?
That it's really nice to hear that. Recently I found out that I'm a genetically modified clone who's rapidly aging to their death. And that's a lot for one person to figure out and hear. And I'm going to be honest, I've been kind of off the rails since then. And, it's nice to just have somebody to just bring you back in. If only some of my friends could just talk to a person like you.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. Like, there's some weird, like, your story is not as weird as you think it is. Like, my boss, totally alive for like 300 years, living in a tube, like still kicking, and then somebody just like walked in and shot him. And then it was like, well, I guess I can just like leave now. Cause what's the point? What's the point of even like trying to protect? I gotta protect the strip and do this and do that. And I gotta have my little army helmet displayed on my face all the time and use my no, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. You are not defined by what you are. You are defined by what you make of it, my man.
Wow, that's inspiring.
Clark, I'm right here. If you're going to talk about us.
Oh, shit. I forgot that you were... Man, this is the quietest I've ever heard. Well, I stand by it. I stand by it.
I'm focused on something right now, Clark.
Yeah, you were having a moment. We didn't want to interrupt you. Although there is...
When did you two get here?
We've been here for a while. I just wanted to let you know there's definitely mushroom cloud marshmallows over at the fudge shop. I have no doubt.
Well, if you feel like going to get them, I'm just gonna chill out here.
Clark's bonding with a robot. No offense, Shore Leave, but that was intense. Conversation.
I really didn't want to interrupt any of that.
Anyway,
well,
I'm waiting to see what comes out of Santa's workshop.
It's nice to have somebody who would actually listen for once. All you guys is ask.
Guilty. I'm sorry, Clark.
Now we got to go like this. Oh, Santa's workshop. Why do we have to go to Santa's workshop? Because you guys lost all your shit. And I had this whole thing worked out. I'm getting worked up again. I'm just gonna let it go.
Just take it easy, my man. Take it easy. Everybody take it easy. Let's just here. The security China reaches up and grabs on a little bottle and hands it to Clark. He's like, "Hey, man, like, feel how cool this is. This is just like these simple pleasures, man. Feel this."
Yeah. It's a cold bottle.
See, man, you can feel this bottle. I can't, but I thought it would be cool. Isn't that totally awesome?
Oh shit. Now I'm back. I'm back in. I lost you there for a second. I'm right back in. He's coming with us. You want to come with us?
I'm cool with it. He's a visionary. I kind of like him.
I mean, as long as I don't work for anybody. That's my whole thing. Is I don't work for anybody. I don't want to be forced to do anything, but I'll hang out. I'll always hang out.
Well, what about this? Would you mind if we just put some spikes on your shoulders and then you could just sort of roll around our settlement and you just look imposing? You don't have to do anything, but you'd look imposing.
Yeah, do a charisma plus speech for difficulty 0, Clark. Some rolls going here. Let's get some rolls going here.
Some rad rolls.
Oh yeah, baby, rad rolls.
God, charisma speech. Let's see here. What's going to happen today?
So Clark, you got 2 successes. So Shore Leave looks at you and he's like, yeah, man, I can put on some spikes. Do you have anything that I can wear as spikes that would be I don't know. What are you trying to be menacing or something? I can do that. That doesn't require a lot out of me. I can just stand around.
Nah, man. And I'm sure Pep would that sounds like a pretty fun project. Tricking out a robot.
I am very adept in theory on adding spikes and armor to things, and I would get a real hoot and a holler out of adding some spikes to our unicycle robot friend here.
As you all have been talking to Shore Leave, a number of different of the Nutcracker-based raiders have been using buckets of asbestos, like the asbestos thing, trying to throw that into the fire to see if that will then put it out. This is causing even more fire to spread. Snick is trying to chase after his mole rat, while the robot known as Jacques is just kind of like running around the settlement, trying to escape the Nutcrackers. So you all are just like having this chill conversation with Shore Leave, enjoying some stuff while all this is happening. So that is the current scene as it is now.
So this fire is demanding the attention of a lot of people in camp, correct?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay, excellent.
So what are you all doing? Like, you're at the Christmas tree currently? The majority of people are looking after this fire situation that's going down. What's your game plan here?
Sounds like Santa's
How tall
Golden
is this
Workshop
Christmas
is
tree?
probably going to be lacking some security. Oh yeah, and the Christmas tree. Yeah, it's a good question, Pep.
Christmas tree is about, I would say, like 25 feet tall. I would say it's a big one.
Is it tall enough where if it was, say, pushed over in the direction of Santa's workshop, would it hit the Santa's workshop building?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So
curious.
Was that just a theoretical?
It's a little theoretical.
It was positioning questions. I'll answer any
Positioning questions.
Position question. I
Yeah.
want to see what everyone else's idea is first before Pep has one of his daring ideas.
Well, it's a pretty good distraction as is. I mean, this might be a chance to sneak in and grab our stuff and sneak out, and then Clark won't have to kill anybody. It's just an idea.
I'd hate to think that your sleep was being ruined because you were murdering someone.
Think of it this way: you've spent some time protecting us. Maybe this is our chance to try and protect you.
Look, how about this, guys? You go sneak in. Shore Leave and I will stand by the door, and if something goes wrong, just, I don't know, yell out. I don't know, yell out something, and we'll come take care of it. We'll watch the door.
Okay, I'm willing to give it a try. I don't know how much time we have left before we're out of distractions and options, so we should probably go now.
It's going up pretty quick. I think we got a little time.
I was more concerned that the fire will spread and burn down the buildings and all our stuff inside it.
Well, okay.
Yeah. The asbestos laden area.
Yeah.
I would suggest that Signal stays outside of Santa's workshop as well.
Yeah, no,
Signal might be back on the clock.
Did he go? This is break.
Signal is back on the clock.
I think Signal's back on the clock.
Well,
you gotta admire his work ethic.
He had a friend break.
yes.
Yeah.
Turns out his friend's already broke.
If we're sneaking, we're sneaking. We better start.
All right.
Snuck.
So,
All right.
you are the sneakiest of us. You should lead the way.
Oh, Pep is not sneaky. He's got jingle bells on his pants.
That was sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not projecting sarcasm in the way.
Your sarcasm effect was not active.
Yeah, I need to reboot that.
All right. If you said that to Pep, Pep would say, "Yeah, all right, let's do it," and he would just start marching towards his work.
Let's skip the stealth. Let's just be nonchalant. There's enough other stuff going on. So let's.
We look like we fit. We look like festive elves.
In.
Yeah,
Jingle.
let's saunter.
I mean, if we go in and look like it's an emergency, like we're looking for something to maybe put a fire out.
Can look for fire extinguishers.
Or we can just look panicked. I mean...
That's not difficult. All right, Let's go.
All right, so you all approach the door to Santa's big old workshop. The door to Santa's big old workshop is it has kind of like glass on the front of the door, but it's all frosted. It's very hard to see in. It's kind of obscuring. Even the windows of the building are obscured. You try the door, and it seems like that it is locked.
Anybody got a bobby pin?
We don't have anything. They took all our stuff.
Nothing like hiding in your hair, anything like that?
I don't. And I'll actually like feel through the currently net rest. Like I've got a rat's nest of a hair going right now. I'm going to feel if they left anything in my hair, like any of my blades, any of my bobby pins, like anything that it might be useful that they might have missed.
You did use a luck point to get one throwing knife. You have one throwing knife.
Oh, I have my scalpel throwing knife. I could probably use that to jimmy the door open.
All right. Anyone good at actually picking locks?
I should probably work on that in the future. But yeah.
It's gonna be a no.
I've been
The greatest challenge this group has faced is a locked door.
All right.
It's not. I would like to point out.
Would you trust me with your scalpel?
Yes, I will trust you with my scalpel. It's
Okay.
It's hardened steel. It's pretty beefy.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do a lockpick. My target's 9.
Yeah.
And
That's going to be
It's
on the
perception
lookout
plus lock picking, right?
nonchalantly.
Yeah. My target was 9. I don't get any successes.
What is Pep nonchalantly gonna do?
It's like, all right, nobody's looking. Nobody's looking. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna hand the scalpel back to Hazel's. Like, I think it's just too big.
So, DM, I'm going to look at the door closely. Are the hinges on the inside or the outside of the door?
The hinges are in the inside.
Shoot. I'm going to walk up to the door and gently knock.
It's going to blow Pep's mind.
Well,
Shave and a
Social
haircut.
engineer it.
Yep, shave and a haircut. Bing, bing, bing.
okay.
At this
Knock like a madman?
She's already done it.
What are we going to do?
This point,
Kick the door down? You don't have power armor.
At this point, you see this like a kind of like shadow move behind the frosted glass. That's this like little shadow, and then all of a sudden, like from underneath the door, you see very quickly a paw reach out and then reach back in.
Like a furry paw, like
there is
kind
some
of
fur
cute,
on
or
it.
like
It looks kind of
raccoony?
like weird. It doesn't. It looks strange. It's not very cute.
It's not very. Does it look like a mole rat?
No, it's longer than that.
Oh,
Wait, what did Santa have as guards?
sounds like a small dog. Sorry.
Someone said Santa had some pretty unorthodox guards in there.
Hmm.
Can I go look through the window? There's windows, right?
Yeah. You look at the window and it is just like frosted, and you like would only be able to make out that there are some lights on and there are some lights off.
I assume it's not a window that can open.
I mean, not like naturally, no.
Sure.
Pep's gonna look over at Clark and be like, "Oh, you just can't stay away, can you? The rest of the gang is gonna go have a little adventure, and you say you're just gonna hang out by the tree with your new robot friend, but nope. You gotta come on over and get involved. If you end up killing someone and feeling bad about it, don't look at us. We tried to do this without you."
Look. Okay. All right. Point taken.
So you said
Now I'm going to go kick down this door.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, rocks are pretty natural. Like, as a miscreant child, I've put a number of rocks through windows in my time.
All right.
So what is the
Miscreants.
entry plan here?
I don't even know. Like, putting a rock through a window doesn't get us in. It's just,
If it's the window in the door, we bust through the window in the door, reach in, undo the lock, right? Classic.
if we got a long enough arm.
EM, would we have long enough arms to break the window, reach through, and get the handle from the other side?
I would say so, yeah. I mean, I would guess. You won't know till you try.
Before
And
we
the
do
only
that,
thing that's guarding this door is like some like creature with a paw.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's nothing like quote intelligent there to like open the door, and whatever's there is already alerted.
Yeah.
is there a back door? Have we circled the building to check? Like, is there a sliding glass door or any other?
They leave the screen door up, some fresh air.
Maybe. Why not?
Wait, does this building have a chimney?
No.
The building does have it. Yes. On top of it, the building does have a chimney.
Did they
Is it-
spend 8,000 caps to cap it?
Oh my god.
No. No, they did not spend 8,000 caps to cap it. It is a chimney. It is it looks like a normal chimney. Unless you got up on the roof, you wouldn't. You can see a chimney is on the roof, but unless you got up there and started peering down it, you wouldn't know what the situation is.
It's a
So in front of you,
25
you've got a
tree,
door.
right?
How high is it? How high is the roof? Is this like a 2-3 story building? Is this like a warehouse? What is
I
the
would
roof
say that-
situation?
This building would have 10-foot ceilings, with a roof that kind of that sits on top of it. It is decorative, as in it is sloped slightly to fit in with the elfish themes of the village.
Okay.
So there is a slight incline to it. Think of it like not necessarily like a Viking longhouse, but something a little less than that. You know what I mean?
So if in the event of like a windstorm, it's entirely possible that a tree may come down and like hit the roof. Like that's possible. That's something that
Yes.
like the insurers would have to keep in mind.
Yeah. Do you want like a full building inspection report, or do you want like
no, I'm just thinking about the danger of this 25-foot
Okay,
tree.
yeah. Insurance adjustment? I get you. I feel you.
It's time to knock down the tree.
I like how he went from let's throw a rock through the window to we're gonna knock down the tree.
Well,
now.
you mentioned the chimney. Now I'm really thinking like
That mentioned the chimney.
There is a play where rock through the glass, and it's probably that would cause a bit of a distraction and piss off whatever animals on the other side.
So what's the consensus here? What's the game plan? Who was making the move?
I'm gonna get a rock and put it through the window.
Okay, yeah. Do perception plus throwing for difficulty 0.
Perception throwing. So I'm looking for a 9.
A rock or a fruitcake would work, probably.
So I get 1 success.
Yeah, you got 1 success. So you managed to put it through the window, and it leaves a little kind of like a break in the window. The window's still pretty secured on there, but it's broken through. It's enough that you could reach your arm in and kind of like feel around for stuff.
Okay. If it's all right, I'm going to take another rock and just kind of use it as like a hammer to like clean that up, because I don't really want to put my arm in here in the jaws of this broken glass and risk. I'm going to clean it up some. I imagine there's some pissed off animal on the other side now.
Yeah, so you like clean it up a little bit. It's not shattering the whole door, but you could fit your arm through there without cutting yourself up.
Okay, can I peek through the window?
Yeah.
Okay.
So hang on, let me
see?
get my notes. Yeah. So you peek in, and you see this building has like a quintessential red carpet and has velvet ropes that lead to a red throne on a mountain of that fake snow and beautifully decorated boxes. You can see that this is the main area. Below you sits a cat-like creature that is kind of eyeing you. Has its paws kind of like up on the door and is just kind of like looking back and forth. The cat is missing a lot of its hair, and you recognize this cat as a cat that recently gave you a scar on your cheek. This cat is yes, this cat is either normal or Newton. Yes, that you see below you. Behind this throne, it's kind of obfuscated from where you are, but you can see that it almost like behind the throne is like a whole different section that's like not decorated. It looks kind of metallic and junky behind the throne. That's what you can see from here.
Okay. Psst, kitty. Hey. Open the door.
Do charisma plus survival for a difficulty 3.
Yeah, I'm looking for 8s, but it's attack skill. Holy crap, that is 3 successes.
That is 3 successes. Wow. You are the cat whisperer tonight. The cat kind of like looks at you and kind of winks almost out of its eye and then starts scratching at the doorknob, like jiggling it back and forth, and then finally like reaches its arms and kind of like hangs around it and starts swinging its body back and forth, and then the door clicks and it starts opening as the cat like scampers down and goes over and sits on the throne in the room. So you have managed to enter this room.
Good work, Lonnie.
Son of a bitch and cat actually did something.
Cat? Oh, are we going inside?
Yeah.
I mean, we've been invited in.
Oh, is that normal or Newton?
I don't know. I think it was the one that scratched me when we were trying to get Clark's sword.
Huh. Are you normal or Newton?
See?
So Newton. Okay.
Yeah, let's go inside, close that door.
Yeah, let's everybody in. Oh, what about Shore Leaf?
Clark Shorely,
Clark,
you hanging out?
I'm going to come in, but I'm going to watch the door.
Okay, keep an eye on Shore Leaf. You said we're not leaving without him.
I'm just gonna hang out by the Christmas tree, you guys. I'm gonna watch this bonfire. I mean, not how often do you get to see a building burn down in your life? You know,
You would be
A lot.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Anyway.
I can't feel the sensation of fire on my skin, so it's just cool.
All right. If you see any of your diodes or sensors or anything like starting to get soft and melty, you might want to give yourself a little bit of room.
All right, thank you.
Welcome. Wow, he's a solid dude. Okay, so
Robot, come on.
Yeah. Well, no, you can have a robot who's a solid dude. It just, there's some robots I like better than people. Obviously, present companies,
I mean, most robots are pretty solid.
if they're constructed right,
boy.
yeah. So it looks like there's a pile of stuff behind Santa's throne.
there any other
So you
living
all-
being?
You all enter the room and you can hear like a clanking, almost like a clanking of hammers, kind of a loud noise and light coming from behind this throne. It's almost a separate area. It's filled with a bunch of junk, a bunch of cabinets, lockers. It's got really a lot of stuff, but it's hard to see until you get up on it. But you hear the clanking sound almost coming from behind there.
Okay.
It's like Santa's garage.
I think it's supposed to be called Santa's workshop. Well, no, I
it's
forgot
not.
who I was talking to.
You don't know. You don't know.
I obviously don't. I'm gonna put my throwing knife back in my hair, put it up in a fun bun, and stick the knife through it, and go see what's behind Santa's throne. We should probably take a look at what the decorative boxes are as we're walking past them. I'm assuming they're all window dressing and just props.
Are you nonchalantly going over there, or are you like trying to
nonchalantly? I'm nonchalantly going over there.
We belong.
Boxes?
But we're
Walking past the boxes, yeah.
All right, so you all kind of like come up on these boxes. You look at them. They are literally just decorated cardboard boxes that have been sitting there for a very long time. The paint on them has kind of like soaked in. You see like egg crate style like advertisements on the side. Like these have been there for a long time. But you all get a peek behind the throne to this area in the back where you can see there are two men almost their backs to you all. One is dressed in a giant red suit and a red hat. The other one is kind of in almost like a shirt suspenders combo. The shirt suspenders combo guy is sitting down at the table, kind of hunched over. The guy in the red suit is kind of watching him work on something. You all have not been noticed by these people yet.
So the guy in the red suit is watching the guy in the suspenders. Is he armed? Is there any reason to think he's holding the other guy against his? From what I can see,
I mean, do perception plus. I'll do perception plus small guns for difficulty 0.
Okay, perception plus small guns.
I feel like that
So make
check
sure you
tells us everything we need to know, but
come on, you can do it. It's not letting me. Whoops.
Do you know what your what are your stats?
yeah, do /R space 2d20.
All right, we got a 16 and a 9, so that would be no successes.
Yeah, so Santa, excuse me, the man in the red outfit is very big. And he's got a very big coat and a bag beside him. And that's pretty much all you can see.
Can we see any of our belongings, like in the immediate area?
You can't see any of them in the immediate area, no, but there are a lot of containers and lockers and various storage implements littered throughout this back area.
All right, guys. I have a plan. I don't know if it's going to work, but just like play along, okay? I'm going to try and get the guy in the red suit out of here. All right, so I try and make myself look as cute as possible. I like pinch my cheeks really quick so that they look a little bit rosy. And I'm going to like pull the sleeves down so that I look like I have like overly large floppy sleeves. And I'm going to very noisily start stomping up to Santa or stop to the guy in the red suit and say, Santa, Santa, Santa! The whole workshop's on fire. Everything's on fire. We need you.
Do speech plus charisma for difficulty 2. Yes, that's
8.
0 successes.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. I'm just not doing well.
So the guy in the big red suit turns around and looks at you, and he's like, "Hey, listen, I've told you all not to fucking talk to me like that. Like, we're not around anybody. We don't have anybody here. Don't fucking talk to me like that. In fact, I don't even know what your outfits are out of date. They're out of uniform. So what's your assignment? Where are you supposed to be or not supposed to be in here?"
Sorry, boss. I'm from the fudge shop, and somebody set clogging kickers on fire. The whole building's on fire, and those idiots keep throwing like the flakes of asbestos on it, and it's setting everything on fire.
I mean, them setting a building on fire around here, we can just move to another gig. I mean, it's not a big deal.
True, but the fire is coming towards this building, and we're currently in it.
Well, I mean, if there is fire coming towards, how would you even know this? How would you even? I've been busy back here. You know what I do. You know you're not even supposed to be in here. Wait, I had the door locked. How did you even get in here?
The door was open.
Speech plus charisma for difficulty 2.
Again. All right. That's a 19 and a 1.
It's a crit success.
Success.
Critical success. Yay.
So Santa, the guy in the big red suit, looks at Hazel and is like,
"Do I look like I
get
before? Really?"
Yes, I mean, I guess I did. So listen, I'll you walk with me to the front. Show me what's going on back here. All right.
Sure. Let's go. I'll show you.
So
I will do exactly what I'm saying I'm going to do. I'm going to walk with him and lead him out the front, outside the building, to where everything that I just described is actually happening.
So he's gonna stop at the door, but he has not noticed the rest of the crew yet.
Mm-hmm.
Surprising, because I'm standing right next to the door.
So as he passes, he is like not paying attention to you all. Are you all doing anything?
I was watching the door.
Hazel's doing the little hand behind her back thing. Go, 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 go.
I guess I would just kind of like, is the cat still around?
The cat is like amorphous now to the room. The cat has melded into the room. It is just kind of like going, it's not bouncing off the walls.
I'll meld with the cat.
I have a mental image of the cat and Clark like blending into the stuffed animals like E.T. and in Elliot's closet. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll work.
Pep's going to approach the dude in the suspenders who's working on the thing at the table.
Okay.
To get a look at what he's doing.
All right. So, well, first, the big guy in the big red suit looks at Hazel and says, "All right, I don't have time for this BS, whatever's going on out here. You go handle it. Go out there, help them put out the fire, all right?"
They won't listen to me. I'm just a fudge maker. You need to tell them what to do, or else I'm at my wit's end. They won't listen to me.
He takes off his hat and puts it onto you and says, "Now they will. Just go out there and tell them." And he starts walking back towards the workshop.
Yes, sir. Okay. Hazel's gonna stand there for a minute and be like, "Wait,
you just got the keys to the kingdom.
Are they gonna listen to me now?"
You're the captain.
I'm the captain now.
I am the captain now. Okay. I'm gonna wander over to where Clark is, I guess, just outside the door. say, Clark, I'm in a bit of a pickle here. I've never been in charge of anything, and I have the suspicion that somebody just gave me way too much power. How can I properly abuse it?
Well, that other robot was talking about a revolution. That doesn't seem like too bad of an idea.
Well, except now he's going to try and behead me, so that could be a problem.
Well, just, if that happens, just kill the robot and go on and do the revolution yourself.
I kind of like.
Look, don't let a potential beheading ruin your moment.
It's a good point. Okay, so
that's what Shoreleave was talking about, and I think we all need to take it to heart. Of just enjoy it. Just enjoy the power. Go use it.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Thank you, Clark. I will never forget you. She's going to march out into kind of the center area and put her fingers in her mouth and whistle really, really loud, like a loud, like shrill wolf whistle to get everybody's attention.
All right. I will begin that scene with you here in a second, which is actually fun. But I will pan to Lonnie and Pep, who are inside Santa's big old workshop. I think Pep wanted to go over and talk to the man that was sitting at the desk. Yeah. So you kind of bumble over to this guy. You recognize him as Arturo, the weapon maker of Old Nolans, here in Santa's big old workshop. Arturo looks at you and looks down at his stuff and says, I had a deal with this like Christmas bullshit, and now I have to deal with you again. What do you want?
Well, I did want to help you, but it sounds like you maybe don't want help. Are you here like on purpose? Do you want to be here?
You tried to swindle me out of a helmet after you put a giant dent in the street, leaping from a tall hotel building, nearly landing on who knows what pedestrian. So I don't need your attitude. I think that you have used up quite enough of my time, sir.
All right, fair enough. But okay, different subject. Have you seen that power armor around here? And can you direct me to where it is, Arturo?
Arturo kind of like motions towards the lockers in the corner, where you see a number of different crates filled with metal objects. And once you go over there and open them, those are the pieces of your power armor that you have there. But your frame seems to be missing.
I was just gonna go and be like, what is this bullshit, Arturo? What is this? Did you do this? Did you disassemble my suit?
Yeah,
did you do this?
Yeah, I did. I cut it in half. They have one guy that's doing lifting, and they needed the hydraulics on the legs, and I didn't feel like putting the armor on him because he doesn't really need it. He's just lifting up boxes. And they got another guy who's like, I don't know, trying to lift up a mole rat for a dance, and he's pretty weak. And so we thought about like maybe we should like attach some hydraulic stuff onto his arms so that he's like this cool fellow. He talks funny. I don't know. We can attach some like hydraulics onto his arms. So we just cut it in half and we're using it.
You cut my power armor in half, and you gave half to Snick and the other to some other a-hole.
Yeah, I mean,
because Did they pay you? Did you do this willingly? Say you did this willingly.
No, they captured me, and I've just been working for them ever
All I
since.
needed to hear.
Under
Thank
no
you.
pretense. Under no pretense. I don't want to be here.
Good. Pep is just going to walk away, directly walking up to the man in the red suit.
Okay.
Here we go.
He looks at the man in the red suit kind of looks at you and is like, what do you even need? What do you need now? What do
Pep
you
punches
need?
him in the face.
Yeah, do athletics plus strength for difficulty. Actually, if you're punching in the face, that would be strength plus unarmed for difficulty. I'd say
I got
one,
Holly and
close
Jolly
range.
on.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Okay. Good. Okay. So what? I'm sorry. It was strength and
Unarmed.
unarmed.
Yeah,
Oh.
for difficulty 1.
Oh Jesus! God damn! I thought I had higher unarmed. Unarmed of 1. Strength of this is still
what's
giving
your
me my
not-
strength in the power.
what's your
armor.
not
How do I
power armor
deactivate
strength?
that?
I think you deduct 2 from your strength.
Okay, so strength of
from your
9.
So what's your unarmed?
1.
Okay, yeah. You go to punch Santa, and you whiff it. You just like absolutely whiff it, and your body is like turned around. And the guy looks at you. He's like, "What the fuck are you even trying to do in here?" And he starts getting like angry, and it's go over there. He's like, "Hey, throw me one of those fucking trombones that we got. I want to shoot this guy in the fucking face. I am so sick and tired of these insubordinate motherfuckers in my camp doing all kinds of, I don't even know. They're trying to punch me now. Just throw me one of those trombones and I'm going to fucking kill him." And he starts walking
Cut
over
my
toward-
power armor in half.
Arturo, how about you give me one of those trumpets?
Arturo tosses you your sash gun that you have right now.
I'm going to point it at the man in the red suit. It's like, you are going to have a really bad day if you take another step closer.
Whoa. Listen, man.
You want a fucking chimney in your chest? You stop right there.
You don't know what you're doing. I've got at least
you do.
I've got at least 15 guys outside.
Yeah,
that are
and
ready
you know
to come in
what?
here.
Yeah,
What?
and you know what you did? You gave somebody your cap. They're listening to her. You think they're going to hear what happens in this building with that fire going on? I think you're really overestimating the amount of authority you got at the moment.